Slavă Domnului! Până aici Dumnezeu a fost cu noi și credem din toată inima că în continuare va fi de partea noastră. Ne va da Duhul Său cel Sfânt și Harul Său și ne va ajuta. Vrem să mulțumim tinerilor de la Portland că au venit și ați fost parte cu noi la această închinare, la această dorință de evangelizare. Dumnezeu să vă binecuvânteze. We would like to express our gratitude for our neighbors that were invited to this special evening. Most of you probably received in the mail a postcard from our church about this English service. We want to say welcome, and it's good to have you as neighbors. We hope and we know that we've been good neighbors and we love the Lord. And this is what we do on absolutely every Sunday night, Sunday morning, Tuesday night, Thursday night, and also on Wednesday night we have English services as well. For the next few minutes, I will present a short message. How many of you do speak only English in here? Please raise your hands. We have quite a few. Welcome, welcome. So the message tonight will be mostly English, and I speak with an accent, so you have to listen with an accent. All good? There you go, there you go. I will try to present simply what's the meaning of Christmas. What is it that we boast about Christmas? Why is it that as Christians we appreciate this celebration, this festivity that we have? You see, Christmas is beautiful. It's the most wonderful time of the year because of Jesus Christ, because He is the reason for the season. We need to remind ourselves that it's not about the Santa Claus. It's about the Savior. It's not about the Rudolph and the reindeers. It's about the Redeemer. It's not about the jingle bells. It's about Jesus Christ. It's not about the happy holidays, although it's good that we have the happy and the holy in there, but it's about Merry Christmas, because you see, there is a Christ in Christmas, and we love Christ the Lord. You see, the birth of Jesus Christ has influenced humanity forever. In fact, right now we live in 2017, and in a matter of few days we will step into 2018. You see, our calendar has been divided into BC and AC, before Christ and after Christ. Yes, we appreciate His birth. We love Jesus. And I would like to present to you tonight, according to Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6, a few words about the gift of Christmas. At Christmas time, we exchange so many gifts. We love to receive gifts, and we love to give gifts. We appreciate when those around us, family and friends and our work, they give us something. We love when the company that we work for gives us something extra on top of the usual money that we make. We appreciate that, don't we? But you see, Christmas, the greatest gift is Jesus Christ. And according to this verse, let's explore it a little bit. Let's unpack the gift of Christmas. You see, His name will be called, and that's Christ the Lord, Wonderful. His name will be Wonderful. You see, in the Bible, in this very book that we love, and it's the holy word of God, the Holy Scriptures, in this book, Jesus Christ has 250 different titles, names, attributes. He's wonderful. According to this passage, Unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and his name will be called Wonderful, Wonderful. You see, Jesus is wonderful when you look at his birth, being born of a virgin, yet being God, being divine. Jesus is wonderful when you look at his life, when you look at his death and his resurrection and his ascension to heaven. He is wonderful. But then the passage continues and we are told that his name will be Counselor. Counselor. See, he is a wonderful counselor. Our lives are lives that are being spent on depending on others. If you are here for the first time, you got in this place because of the GPS, or at least some sort of a map. You were told either to take a right, a left, to stop, and so on. We are so many times advised, counseled, and yet Jesus Christ is the most wonderful counselor that has been given to humanity. You see, according to the Bible, we have fallen into sin because of a counselor. Someone advised humanity what to do. It was a counselor, a crafty, wise little snake or a big snake that advised us and counseled Eve. And then Eve got Adam, and before you know it, it was a group therapy. And they plunged humanity into sin. We were ruined because of a counselor. But see, we are redeemed because of a wonderful counselor, and his name is Jesus Christ. And his birth we are celebrating. He is a wonderful counselor. We are told in the Bible in 1 Corinthians 1:24 that Jesus is the wisdom of God. He is the wisdom of God. He directs us. When we are confused, when we don't know what to do, he gives us advice, and he does it through his life, through his example. You see, I believe it's a pity that we are so well accustomed with celebrities, with heroes. We study the great lives of wonderful people, but we don't pay attention to the most wonderful life that has ever graced planet Earth, and that's the life of the carpenter from Nazareth. That's Jesus Christ. He is a counselor. You see, we want to encourage you to read the 4 Gospels, because in the 4 Gospels you have the good news. You have Jesus Christ counseling people, telling them how to do it, how to run their lives. You see, we live in an age of fake news. There is so much fake news, it's not even funny. You don't know where to trust, you don't know where to turn. Fox News, CNN, ABC, NPR, a lot of fake news. They don't just report news, they create news. Not only fake news, but there is bad news. A lot of bad news. Let me tell you, we are desperate for the good news. We need the good news. And my friends, the word gospel in original means good news. So we want to encourage you at this Christmas time, set time apart and read the gospel, the good news of Matthew, the good news of Luke, the good news of Mark, and the good news of John, the 4 gospels, the 4 biographies of Jesus Christ. If you read those passages, and you do have the time, you know how we can read the entire Bible. I don't know if you are aware of this, but you could read the entire Bible in 72 hours. 72 hours, the entire Bible from Genesis to Revelation can be read. 72 hours. That's the time we spent over 2 weeks in front of a screen in America. And in fact, it takes only 10 days for the average American to spend 72 hours in front of a screen with pure garbage most of the time. Fake and bad news. It takes, I did the math, it takes about 3 hours, 4 hours. Depends how fast of a reader you are, but let's say 5 hours to read the life of Jesus Christ as being presented by the 4 apostles. The official 4 biographies of Jesus Christ. If you read it, you will be advised, you will be counseled, you will be redeemed, you will be saved. Not only that, but in this passage, the gift of Christmas, Jesus is a mighty God. He's a mighty God. He wasn't just a human. He was mighty God. I love the fact that he's not only just a God, but he's a mighty God. Because you see, my battle is with sin. Your battle is with sin, with death, with the devil. And we need a mighty, powerful God as we deal with those 3 areas of our lives. Number 4, we are told that he is an everlasting Father. He's an everlasting Father. This is Jesus, the gift of Christmas. Hallelujah. You see, we live in a fatherless nation. The nation that was founded by, the nation of the founding fathers is a nation with no fathers to be found. And that's so sad. The nation of the founding fathers is a nation with no fathers to be found. I don't have the statistics, but you do have it. The majority of the kids today are raised in a home without a father. That's why having Jesus Christ will make sense to you. Because even if your earthly or my earthly father will desert me, will abandon you, Jesus Christ will never do it. Amen. He's an everlasting Father, which means not only for 100 years, 200 years, but it's beyond immortality. It's into eternity. And finally, the gift of Christmas, Jesus Christ is the Prince of Peace. There is so much war around. There is so much hatred on planet Earth. There are so many people dying because there's no peace on planet Earth. But we do have the promise that those that will trust in Jesus, those that will take the Christmas gift seriously, they will live in peace. They will never go to war. They will never hate anybody. We need the Prince of Peace. Jesus Christ is the gift of Christmas. Let me conclude by reading something from 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 15. 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 15. Thanks be to God for his indescribable gift or unspeakable gift. We don't have the words to explain it. We don't have the words to really define the gift of God. You see, I read that throughout the years, as we exchange gifts in America, in this blessed nation and prosperous country with a good economy, as we exchange gifts, they have what's called a gift card. And I am pretty sure that most of you have received a gift card at some point. You see, the retailers, they love to sell gift cards. They love to sell gift cards. Especially at Christmas time, as you go into the store, you are welcomed with those beautiful, appealing, glitzy Christmas gift cards. The reason is that right now in America, there are over $50 billion unclaimed in gift cards. $50 billion. Uncle Sam, the green dollars, $50 billion unclaimed. and they will never be unclaimed or claimed because they are lost. Gift cards. That's why they love to give us those gift cards. As I was reading that and pondering upon the humanity and the way we waste money, and sure enough, I would love to have those money in my pocket. I will share it with you. I can say that. You will share it with me too, right? Gift cards, unclaimed. But then I realized, you know what's the most unclaimed gift on planet Earth? The most unclaimed gift on planet Earth. It's not a gift card from Nordstrom. It's not a gift card from Costco, from Macy's, or from Walmart, JCPenney, Marcus Neiman. No. Sadly, the most unclaimed gift in America, on planet Earth, is the gift of God, Jesus Christ. The most unclaimed. That's why it's our message to you tonight, that you will consider this gift. That you shall not leave this place unless you make peace with God and you receive the Lord Jesus Christ. May the Lord bless you. We love you. And again, we thank you so much for being part of the First Romanian Pentecostal Church. God bless you.